There comes a moment in life when you realize that the hostility directed toward you has very little to do with your actions and far more to do with the unseen depths within others. You may wonder why a friend suddenly grows distant, why a colleague begins to undermine you, why someone who once praised you now resents your presence. At first glance, you might believe it is your fault, that you made a mistake, that you misstepped somewhere along the way. But often, the truth is far more complex, far more hidden. It is not your actions they are reacting to. It is the shadow within themselves that they have never dared to confront. The human psyche is not simply light and clarity. Every person carries within them a shadow, the repository of rejected traits, disowned desires, buried shame, and unacknowledged fears. These are the aspects of the self that people cannot bear to face. Instead of integrating them, they push them down into the unconscious. Yet the shadow never disappears. It lingers, waiting, heavy and silent, until the right trigger calls it forth. And that trigger, more often than not, is another person. You may become the embodiment of what someone has denied within themselves. Perhaps your confidence highlights the insecurity they cannot admit. Perhaps your discipline exposes the laziness they have hidden. Perhaps your compassion reminds them of their cruelty, or your freedom reveals the chains they have willingly locked themselves into. When this happens, they do not see you. They see their shadow in you, and they despise it. Hatred, envy, and resentment are often nothing more than projections of the unclaimed parts of themselves. This is why people can treat you like an enemy without you ever harming them. They wage war not because of your actions, but because your existence unsettles their illusion. You become the mirror that shows them who they are, and that reflection is unbearable. Instead of facing their own darkness, they attempt to destroy the mirror. They speak against you, sabotage you, or distance themselves from you, believing that by removing you, they can remove the shadow. But the shadow follows them everywhere, whispering, waiting,